Hey everybody, it's Doug Edgell, fingersonthefrets.com. We're going to do Peter Gabriel's Solsbury Hill, capo 2nd fret, and now let's jump in. First chord, a sequence of chords I should say, is an A, and then we've got this D over A, and that's E over A, okay? So that main intro part, well, I guess the first one would be D over A. Now I'm saying D over A. I understand that we're in a different key because of the capo, but I'm not going to keep saying two different keys for you. I'm just going to keep saying D over A. So then it's an A, E over A. Okay? Now, the pattern is this. First time through, he hits the chords. Then he starts the pattern. First time through again. One more time. Then he starts finger picking like this. Notice that the A finger came in and hit that high E string open, so I'm arching a little bit here. Slower. You notice the thumb is doing an alternating bass idea on the 5th and the 4th strings like this. Okay, that's your main bit. Now, verse. A chord, E over A chord. By the way, you can grab the tabs, they're below, and it's going to be a lot easier to follow along. So what I've done for the verse is I've made the right hand part consistent. Even though on the record there were some different variations, it's hard enough as it is for us mere mortals. So I've made the right hand part consistent throughout all the chords. You'll notice that after I start changing here. So here is the first two chords. And then the next two, this is what's called F sharp minor over C sharp. Down to an E over B. So it kind of sounds like this. Same finger picking pattern with the right hand. Back to this one. Get it up to tempo, it's easier to remember one pattern than and try to sing at the same time. Now we got D major 7 to E over D. Same pattern, but now we're on the top 4 strings. I'm going to call this one F sharp over B to E over A. So it's really the same pattern, but instead of using an open D string bass note, we go to the 5th string, and that would be a B note, I guess. Again, halfway through. And this time it changes, and we're going to do this B minor 7, which is a B and an A and a D. Then I go to what's A over C sharp, which is a C sharp, an A, and a C sharp. and then E sus4, which is an E and an A and an open B, and then an E, which is an E and a B and an open B, E, G sharp, open B. So you've got this. And then you're back home. Okay, I'm going to play through the whole thing now. It's a little bit slower, and I'll try to sing along, or mumble along, so you can see where we're at in the tune. Here we go. Climbing up on Solsbury Hill, I can see the city lights. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, had no choice. I could not believe the information. I just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, he said, pack your things, they've come to take me home. Yeah, back. All right, I hope that's helpful. Doug Edgell, fingersonthefrets.com. Sign up to Patreon if you're into the lessons. Grab the tabs and keep picking out there, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.